Well, hello there. This is another news, and I am Bryson Kai. Now, today we are starting off at a very weird note because Kenya is almost hitting the 7,000 COVID-19 cases mark, and it's like people have never felt this alive before. So let us shift our attention to the United States of America because in Alabama, guys are holding COVID-19 parties. Yes, COVID-19 parties, I said. And these parties are aimed at seeing who will be infected with the virus. I know, it is so typical of those people from the West. Now, with the ongoing Black Lives Matter campaign and the end of racism, I would feel like I am racist if I say white people like to do this because it is sort of like a stereotype. But let me just go on. You see, in horror films zenye sisi watch huko from the West, most times when there is some sort of hideous thing, a horror, nyuma mlango, making a lot of noises, these people hear the sound of the noise, but something still draws them there. Like, unaona kuna shida hapo, and some guy goes like, hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Then boom, the horror strikes. And all of a sudden, she dies or something. Now, that is something that I have seen a lot, and it is now repeating itself because COVID-19 is real. I am telling you, it is real. And it's killing a lot of people. If you look at Brazil, what is happening in Brazil, what happened in Italy, what happened in France, what is happening, or what happened in the New York state of America, it is real. So people ought to be serious. But then also Kenya is kind of going to that trend. Unajua, normally Africans are people, sisi ngojea kuona kitu ikifanyika, then ndio tujue like, this stuff is real. So sisi ni watu wa kungoja, tunangoja kusikia mtu kwa neighborhood yetu alikufa juu ya COVID-19 ndio tukue like, whoa, this shit is real, you know. And it ought to bite us back, or to bite us in the back later. Anyway, as Africans, what we have done, we have made some sort of song. I will put the clip in here. Let's listen to it.
Yes, exactly. That is what I'm saying. Because I was asking them, I said, do you know somebody who has corona? They said no. Do you know somebody who has corona? They said no. Okay, do you know somebody who has a friend, who knows somebody who has a cousin, who knows somebody who has corona? They said no. And I was like, do you know somebody who knows 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 somebody? They said no. No.
Now, still on COVID-19 matters, a couple in California who have been married for 53 years died of COVID-19 while holding hands. I know, that is so cute. That is what a lot of people are dreaming of. But the way cheaters wanashikwa huku nje, hey, my friends. Anyway, let us continue. Anita Deru has been the topic of the Kenyans on Twitter for probably 2 days now after she posted a preview of her show Overdressed Cook, where she hosted two guys of the LGBTQ community. Now, I don't know, is it okay to call them guys? Okay, two persons from the LGBTQ community. Now, this rather escalated to be controversial, mainly because Fresh Fry was sort of involved, because people thought that Anita Deru was advertising for them or doing some marketing for them. But Fresh Fry came later to say that they are not involved in anything whatsoever, but they are rather happy that she is using Fresh Fry since it is like a quality oil. Anyway, I have no opinion on this issue. With the raising concerns of the LGBTQ community, who are people, obviously, and everybody has rights. So, according to me, I go by something I heard Marlon Wayans saying. He said that, do you, just don't do me, and life will continue. Either way, I still like have a question just between us. Sasa mnaona vile Anita Deru alikuwa anawaita kwake na labda wajui kwake akiwapatia directions. Unaona aliwaambia kitu kama go straight.
Sorry. Wait, show me one and I can do the rest.
Oh,
press it in time.
This show is not a normal show. I will.
Sorry, okay. Now, moving on. There is a video going around whereby a lady and her daughter are trying to get her top off the door of a car which she slammed shut. Just watch this.
No.
Hey. At the time when we are saying Black Lives Matter, anyway, it's out. Now, John Waluke, the MP for Sirisia, was found guilty and charged 67 years in prison. Now, that is quite a long time, especially because niko sure ako above his 50s, meaning by the time atakuwa anatoka huko atakuwa midedi. And since he's a politician and has enjoyed the good life, probably he won't last even 5 years in prison. Either way, he has appealed that case be okay. The charges that were put against him were rather exaggerated or something from what I got. Now, what is funny is that the people of Bungoma are saying some of the projects they have halted since their MP is supposed to go to prison. Now, this is somebody that, with a lack of better words, ate public funds. Well, like alitumia fork juu ni mali ya umma. No? Okay. Like alikula do, and it was clear it is something that tulionyeshwa the paper trail and how yeye alibag 50 million. Now, telling him to pay 1 billion Kenyan shillings is sort of like a lesson to other people who are planning to steal public funds not to do so. And always, for a revolution to start, kuna kuwa sacrifices. Now, for this revolution that is fighting against corruption, the people who are mostly involved, hata ukishikwa, hata kama huko kula pesa mingi na kwa serikali, my friend, ukiambiwa uende 67 years in prison, go serve your time, probably unaweza tolewa for good behavior. And as I understand, in prison wanahesabu usiku na mchana, so 67 years goes down to around 34 or 35 years. So you'll be fine. But don't pick up the soap. Don't. I know. Now, on sports. Liverpool, as you know, are the English Premier League champions. But yesterday, they received a beating from the previous champions. Yani, iyo mi hata sijui ni nini. You know, after giving them a guard of honor, they went ahead and beat them 4-0. Yani ni ile uchungu tu unatoa. Uchungu ya kikombe ulikuwa umebeba na ilikuwa ubebe pia this season, lakini sasa wamechukua sasa uchungu. Anyway, okay, before I forget, there is something that labda watu wengi hawako wanajua. You know, when COVID-19 started, watu walikuwa na no supplies and we experienced some sort of shortage, kwanza with the brand arimis. And saizi I think sales are going back to normal because people are not taking matters into their own hands anymore. Or sio sana village, most people are going to work now. Okay, here. Now, you see what YouTube is not telling you is that when you subscribe to my channel and regularly use sanitizer or wash your hands for about 4 to 5 minutes with soap, and also use face mask, especially when you're outdoors and in groups of people, is that your chances of getting COVID-19 become less. So subscribe. Usipate COVID. Nani atauchi hizi vitu mazee?